I started ESPN Plus September 2024. I've worked utility, which is basically make sure that the cords don't tangle, make sure that if they have to go on the court or on the field, that I can lead them to it and make sure that they don't trip over their own cord, it doesn't get in the way of anything. I've also done Scorebug, which is basically keeping track of the scoreboard, get some graphics going, and then I also work camera, which is basically I'll get directions from my director on what to shoot, what angles to shoot it at. Sometimes it's the batter, talking about baseball, sometimes it's the batter, base runners, some scenic views, and so it really just depends on the job I have, but the responsibilities vary. I remember the first baseball game that I worked, I think it was a 2 or 3 months ago, when it was one of the first baseball games that actually were scheduled, and it was just a whole different. Baseball is my favorite sport, so it was great to see it from a different point of view, a different perspective, behind the camera, and getting to kind of do all those views that you see when you watch the MLB, when you watch NCAA baseball, and you kind of get to see the behind the scenes work and how all that ends up working, and then you also get to record stuff that can actually be used for highlights for some stuff if they want to take it. Sports are amazing. I mean, sports have been a part of my life since I've been a kid. I've been playing sports since I was 3-4 years old, up until this point, whether it's intramural sports or just throwing the football around with my brother in the backyard. I mean, sports is a main part of, I think the majority of people living right now, sports are a main part in their lives. So I think sport is important for connections, for personalities, kind of getting to know people, the connections you make with other people, and kind of brings families together. And whether you work behind the scenes, on camera, or if you're just a spectator of the sport, it's really a gateway to be able to have access to so many different opportunities.